Instead of, how about some music there, as promised? We can do that. You could just do music and nothing else. How people do that? They'll do rain or chipmunks. I should have it all stiv and music and nothing else. People can chat amongst themselves. That'd be goth. Goth is fun, man. Hey Kenneth, how you doing, man? Doing a little Repo Man listening. My favorite movie in the entire world. Here I am. I need to shave. I need dental work, what I need. But, well, expose myself and not catch myself on fire. That would suck. That would not be good. Immolation, not what's happening. Immolation, I know, a big word. It's all coming back to me very slowly. So what's going on, Kenneth? How's your life shaping up? Hopefully very well. I want everybody on my channel to do well. Can't wish the same for the entire world, because that's just hogging the glory. Too much copy. Oh, probably get accused of doing naughty stuff, which I don't. Hey bro, what's going on, man? Nice to for you to show up, man. What's going on? Yeah, just listening to Repo Man, my favorite movie, so why not? Made you guys mods, because you're that cool. Smoking too much. Yeah. Still pretty early here in California, after 7. Here in Central California, Watsonville, the barrio, man. Where life is real and life is better. Just don't walk around it after dark, you'll be fine. Or certain neighborhoods. If there's a CVS parking lot nearby, don't go there after dark, especially after 10 when they close. That's where people get shot all the time. So, y'all smart enough to avoid places where you're going to get perforated. I know bro knows his way around. You got the smarts. I wouldn't want to mess with bro. Good, bro. Yeah, I usually do this on my other channel, but my internet is just dead for the time being, so I came back to this channel. Hence the mediocre audio, but it is what it is, and it is what I got. And I want to do more on this particular channel, too, because it's a different crowd of people. Sort of like YouTube. So, yeah. Gotta hang out with all the homies. And if you ain't a homie, you suck. But you're all homies here. You gotta be homies, otherwise you ain't worth a crap. I'm sure you'll agree. I'm actually having a really heck of a good day, man. I don't know. I've been fighting the depression, man, and once in a while I succeed, and when I succeed, it's worth all the hassle. I don't feel sorry for myself about anything, 'cause, I am what I've been for a long time, but when it pays off for a day here and there, I'm really happy about it. I'm happy occasionally. I'll settle for occasionally happy. Doesn't have to be all that often, but you got to admit it when it's people who are actually happy and refuse to confess it, are jackasses. Even if I'm happy, nobody will give me stuff. That attitude's got to go by the curb. I've done that myself years back. I'm not going to do that anymore. And if things aren't going very well, I'm not going to expose the world to it. I'm all about expressing the fact that mental health issues are real, but express it in meaningful and productive way. Like, you don't have to be happy all the time. Happiness is a goal, that's good, but there are other things. Endurance is more important. If you got endurance, you got hope, and you're being kind to other people when you're not doing so well, you're the kind of person I'm going to express and look up to. That's the kind of person I want to be around. That's the person I try to be, and occasionally I do achieve that. Not as much, not as deeply, but I try. I do try. Yeah. And I'm worried about King Cobra. Not. He's doing much better. And he's got to get away from that particular woman. He's going to get number one. He's going to lose his shelter. And you got to hang on to your shelter. It's precious. Do what you need to do, man. You don't have to be a grown up all the time, but be grown up about, shelter and food. Shelter and food. That's what's keeping you alive. That's the basic. You can work up from that. But I've been on the streets and I've been on the road a lot for years of my life. Years. And survival is non-stop. It's a full-time job. At least you get a roof over your head, you have food. You can relax, man. You can do other stuff. Mend yourself here and there. We're all a little broken, but we can mend the tatters, can't we? Or at least laugh at ourselves. You're not laughing at yourself. You're wasting your own time. Make yourself your own target. That's how it works. That's what keeps me sucking air. I can laugh at myself and have a good time laughing at myself. I'm hilarious sometimes. I just did something really stupid. I'm going to tell everybody the stupid thing I did because it's hilarious. Yeah, I need to watch more of your stuff, bro. I've been on the other channel too much. So I got to go back and forth. Yeah, I have an alt. Probably not supposed to. I do. For reasons. But I never get dinged. I don't get strikes. I might for this. Doing the whole album, but we'll see how that goes. Harry Dean Stanton would approve. My favorite actor in the world. Oh, that's Skill Boglum. Yeah. That's where I do most of my streams. That's pretty much my streaming thing, but it's up, it's there. You'll find, or Skill Bean Wizard too. Get the yeah. The ultimate homie song. Suicidal tendencies. Venice Beach homies. Those guys are dangerous. They were in a gang. Gangs. I've done the gang thing. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm in a cult here. It's a harmless cult. We don't ask for money. We don't tell people what to do. We're just in a cult because we want to be. You can't quit because what would be the point? We don't ask anybody to do anything bad. Just be a homie. The homeboy cult. Yeah. I'm not too relaxed. I'm in a good mood. A little hyper, but that's the manic, and I like that manic. Once in a while, it's a cool thing. It doesn't last very long because I'm hyper medicated. But yes, I'm doing the boring, talk about mental health stuff. But I only want to do that when I'm in a good mood. So that's a good, sure sign. Yeah, my other channel will probably be back tomorrow. If Boost behaves itself. Let's see if I can get a couple more people on here. I'm not going to say on that particularly long. I know Walnut Witch is on, and she has a great channel. Walnut Witch. Subscribe to her. She's cool as shit. I'm her groupie. She's my groupie. She rocks. She's my best friend. I love her to bits. It's a forbidden love. We're both forbidden from doing that kind of thing. We're celibates. Because it's better that way. Oh, some of us are a little too damaged by things and should refrain from inflicting ourselves on ourselves and others. Single goth, and being single is the goth. You're more goth if you're single. Just don't be, what you call it, celibates, but incels. Don't be those people. I'm the opposite of that. I like being single. I don't want to shoot anybody. That was a long time ago. We don't talk about it. I've never shot. No, I'll come close. Come awfully close to shooting people. I've been very close to being shot many times. We all had it coming. But I don't play that game anymore. Homie doesn't do violence unless it's required for somebody else's behavior or welfare. Excuse me. Do not like. I'm pacifist. Unless they're willing to take a bullet for somebody else as a meat shield, they're not really. They're just cowards. And if the other kind of people like medic in a war zone because you're a pacifist, I love you. You're better than I am by a long shot. Can't compete with that. You got a channel. There's a place for violence, but there's a channel for that, for protecting other people. You got to be willing to do that. You got to be fearless. And fearless. Fear can be unlearned. Unfortunately, you get that way from PTSD, and I don't want that. Trust me, I got it in spades. Oh, bro, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. You're cool. I'm just glad to have you there. I have a lot of respect for you, man. I'm flattered that you're here. You're definitely a homie. You got homie written all over it. I'm going to check out some of your videos, too. I dig it, brother. I'll just keep talking until I can. And hit the like, man. Yeah, you're right there. to grow this channel so it can be about the same size as my other channel. My other channel is about 300 and change, 345, which is about as big as it's probably going to get. I like it that size because I get a variety of people. And you know, I'm like 80% of people just subscribe and they never do anything about it. And that's cool, you know, it's whatever, but it gives you a little bit of, you know, coverage. And if we're doing anything worthwhile, which I know you are, no, I try to be, exposure kind of does matter a little, you know. Not out of ego, but if you got something to say, be able to say it. A lot of people on YouTube, content is, to my way of thinking, either destructive or worthless. And worthless is fine, but that's stuff I'm not going to watch myself. I watch far too much history. Not quite an expert, but close to a real historian can be in a lot of areas. Right now it's World War II, Pacific Theater, mostly midway, and then of course thereafter. I'm struggling for words. I can't believe it. I might be getting tired of it. I don't care. Guadalcanal. Also, New Guinea is fascinating, man. It's mostly Australians and then the Americans, but the Australians kicked ass, man. Kudos to Australia. And if you know anything about the Canadian military history, don't mess with Canadians, man. As soldiers, they're top notch. Can't be beat. Tiny military, but their standards are very, very, very high. And it's all volunteer. Well, our Army's kind of on the weak side. I wish I could go back in time and join the Navy. It's what I should have done with my life. But it may be a better man, I think. I don't know. You can't look back and see or the past. You can't. That dictates nothing. We don't know where we would have been. I don't know. At one point, I thought my girlfriend was going to have a baby years back, and I was going to join the military because I would have been a terrible father. But at least I could have kicked down some funds to my girlfriend, but she decided not to keep the kid, which still hurts me inside, but I was gonna do it. I told my parents this is what I had to do. If she's gonna have a kid, I'm gonna be something resembling a father, even if it's just monetary. Because I would have been a terrible father, and I still couldn't count. Yeah. So, see, this is personal and stupid, and probably kind of just depressing, so I'm going to change that subject, right? Yeah. Now, I wonder if Kenna's going to show up. My friend Kenna. She's been AWOL. She usually shows up on my other channel every time. She needs to get her shit together. She's sort of my adopted granddaughter. Oh, that song. Another great homie song.
Some people try to pick a girl who calls an
asshole.
This never happened
To Pablo Picasso.
Why he could walk down the street. Girls could not resist his stare. Pablo Picasso was called an asshole.
Out of New York City. I love this song. I love all my songs.
Not like you.
Yeah. I'm going to give this about another 10 minutes. It'll probably go live later. I don't care. Bro's hanging around. So I can talk at him. He's doing stuff. He's being productive. And Productive is being productive is God, man. I'll assume that this is productive. Exodus. Thank you for showing up, man. Happy Easter to you, excuse me. There, you get a wrench. Exodus has a wrench. I love the handle. That rocks. Yeah, Exodus is cool. Exodus is cool because he's a homie. Or he's a homie. I don't know. You never know. I'm just blathering. I'm doing what I do. Not much. Yeah. Listening is doing something. Listening to Repo, man. Time well spent. Such a good album. A good movie. Good album, too. Now I'm thinking Grape will be here soon. He always shows up. Let's see. But Grape is one of those people who lurks in the background. So I got a couple friends who just hover and just show up, and they're like snipers. They're cool. Got a little road riot rash, did you, Exodus? Do I know you by another name, Exodus? That's your business if you don't want to say, but kind of remind me of somebody cool. That's why, just somebody cool. I don't want to pull anybody's alts, max masks down. I definitely don't want to bum somebody's trip at all. It's uncalled for, man. Being anonymous is cool. I'm not very anonymous, obviously, but that's because I have nothing to lose in this world. Being a hermit and taking a vow of poverty, yeah. Ah, shit! Bodies can heal, but pants are expensive. Man, I understand exactly what you're saying. Holy shit, I like these pants. And a hole in me, but you're young, you'll heal. Do you know what the good emergency healing thing is? Sugar. Just white sugar on a wound. It doesn't hurt, but it makes it clot faster, and it actually really, really works, and it's handy. And it works like a charm. And sugar, oddly enough, is an antiseptic. You know, mixed with other stuff, yeah, but so sugar, keep it around. I've been using it for years. I got it from the doctor's book of home remedies, too. So it's from a doctor. Here, great band. I got to see them live back in '84, I think it must have been. '83, actually. And here, playing at the Whiskey A Go Go. I'm glad I'm old because I got memories like that. I was a giant poser in some ways, but I got to see some good bands. And I'm a hobo. I'm also a punk. What else am I? Pretty much. Hobo, punk, beatnik. I know my beat generation history pretty well. Those are things I am. And Catholic too, believe it or not. I'm not good at practicing, but I'm not. I'm gonna prove it. There we go. There we go. Still, the Almighty. Well, he's not Almighty. Yeah. The reason is my audio is terrible on this, and my other channel's kind of down for the account because of Boost is awful. But I'm going to start going live on this channel more. And sorry, the audio kind of sucks, but it is what it really has to be, and it seems to work well enough. That my Wi-Fi is spotty on this, but it's behaving itself today because I have to scrounge this from my neighbor. He's really cool. That guy is a down hobo too. The building I live in is a cheap hobo hotel. Just all men and just old grouchy old men. So I love it. It's where I belong. We don't judge each other here, and we have respect and kindness for each other, and a couple of us a degree of brotherly love. Say Exodus, yeah. In some ways I'm glad my other, the cult is coming along nice, thank you. You're in it. You got a wrench, so you're in it. Yeah. It's thrust upon you for being cool, being a good homie. If you own only one punk rock album in the world, this will be it. Oh, paired with the first Ramones album. You gotta dig the Ramones. This squeaks, I'm sorry. Again, that's bare bones content. Burlap sack. That's hobo. By my nature. I smoke a lot. Too much. But live streaming without smoking. Charlie's Inferno? And do me a favor, Exodus, if you get a chance, comment on one of my videos and remind me to listen to that. It's the only way I'm going to be able to remember that. And if I dig it, and I probably will, I'll make a live, not a live, but excuse me, a short out of it. So I want to make more shorts too. Yep. I appreciate the effort. And I do my best to respond to all comments anyway, because it's cool. Comments are cool. Comments are goth. Hey, no pleasure. No pressure on you, Exodus. You're here. That's more than I can ask. I'm going to be lecturing a couple people later on today. As much as I lecture, I don't lecture too much, and I don't lecture very well. You know how it is. You're hoping people would show up so you can lecture them. Where have you been? Worried about you. Lecturing people is goth. Really want to lecture Cobra. I wish Cobra would actually come onto this channel. I know he sees my stuff because it's obvious he does, but he never just shows up. And that'd be like a huge flattering thing for me. It'd be a YouTube highlight for me, because that's Cobra. Warts and all, I think he's a genius. It's kind of a regarded genius. He's an autistic genius, but hey, I'm autistic too. And you gotta know that King Cobra's given us so much quality entertainment over the decades. Thank you, Exodus. I appreciate it. You all right? That's why you got a wrench. This is what the inside of my head sounds like when I'm walking around. Oh, the bong. You're Bong Man? Hey, Pat. See, Pat? I fooled you by being on this channel, not my other one. I got you. And I'm going to give you a wrench, because I'm wrench happy. You know me. All my cool All my homies are cool when they get wrenches. Thanks for showing up, Pat. I was wondering if who would show up on this channel, and people are actually showing up. A handful of really, the variety is good. Man, homie bruh showed up. Bruh is cool. You gotta pronounce it bruh. Yeah, bruh. Yeah. Oh, you're definitely a mod. Pat's definitely a mod. Oh, I see. Hey, bro. You gotta subscribe to Bro Cloud TV, man. You really have to, because he's cool as hell. He's a brush of fresh air. And a little smoke, too. A little smoke never hurt. Well, it depends on what you're smoking, I guess. Don't smoke grass, crack. Don't do that.
Raised in the city streets.
And definitely not bug meth. Stay away from that shit. We don't do bug meth on my channel. We don't do meth on my channel. That's so 15 years ago. And I never smoked meth. I hated it. I snorted it. Kenna, you finally decided to show up.
Put your seatbelt on.
Okay, thank you, Exodus.
Ride with anyone unless they wear the
Hi,
seatbelt.
Kenna.
That's one of my rules.
Yes, here. I'm going to ask Kenna as a moderator, and she just better behave herself. And Grapey's back. I was waiting for Grape to show up, too. Okay, the people I was waiting for showed up. So we're good now.
In a few scrapes.
And Exodus, subscribe, and Bruh Cloud, subscribe, they rock.
Did you play Sonic the Hedgehog?
2
You
sleepovers.
likely qualify for
I'm gonna do that with my dog, and
compensation. Sign up for a compensation claim if you played any of the games listed.
your family came back from vacation. You can behave yourself.
Signing up is free and takes 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh, Kenna, if you're not weirded out, and if, could you send me email, Addie? Because I got some questions for you, or if you just want to go on Discord, Skills Boglum, you can do that. Because I got some questions for you. Not weird questions, you know me, Kenna. Safe and sane.
If I get into a fight,
I'm insane, but you know.
I'm serious. Someone
Oh, cool.
straight off, I let him in the face and bring my heels.
There you go. There's my girl.
Break the ball.
It's listed on my account. I'm fearless. Anybody can get in touch with me. It's, you know, what harm can it be?
I'm a fighter.
Okay, sweetheart. I can call you sweetheart because you're my granddaughter.
I'm a bad man.
You're a major brat, too. Major brat. But you're a mascot brat, too. Kenna gets away with more stuff than anybody else on my channels than anyone else. She also needs a couple of subscriptions, so
Everyone can tell the way I
if you would give Kenna a subscription, she has a small but mighty channel.
They're shit scared.
Yeah. Going to a friend's wedding, that's cool. I haven't been to a wedding in ages. My friends don't get married much. We're old, you know, and yeah.
Kill anyone that crosses me.
I'm not gonna get married. I hang out with my ex once a week. And we're both celibates, but it's cool to hang around with a woman, and we go way back, decades now, and we share a dog, and we're getting along with each other now. It's not always been that case. We've been train wrecks, but I think we're finding more value in each other's friendship just because,
I was in these dudes before.
I don't know, we just are. We don't tussle anymore. We don't.
Ask me to be the
There's so much to talk about that's cool, like gardening and the dog.
Managing a pop group, no job for a man.
You don't need D&D if you got a brain exodus. You can populate celibate there or celibate. Well, you know, 50 bucks is 50 bucks, Pat. You better get at least 50. You know. And overnighters, $60, and they better provide a decent lunch, like Denny's in the morning. Go for the Denny's, man.
Shit, I don't know.
If you don't get Denny's, you're like a whore. See, Pat, these are. Yeah, I'm an old man. Be mud. Yeah, don't do it, Exodus. Really, number one, you got to be too smart for that crap. And you can do, humorous role playing just with other people. Grand Slam, yeah. Or their burgers, you get a patty melt too on the same. I would go for a patty melt. God, Denny's always smells good. And I think it's more fun. Yeah. Thank you, Kenna. I worry about you, Kenna. I worry about you. Grandpa's allowed to worry. I got a Repo Man story I got to share one of these days. I have a good Repo Man story. It's not what anybody would think. I was almost a Repo Man, but my girlfriend talked to me about it. I don't like IHOP because it's overly priced, and I went to one and there was a roach in my coffee and they didn't replace it. Kenna, yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the boyfriends, Kenna. Be single for a while, Kenna. Recharge yourself, Kenna. What's it like? Boy, that's ambiguous, Exodus. Okay. What's it like to be in a good spot? I'm in a good one right now, and comes and goes. Oh, what's like IHOP like? IHOP is pretentious and overpriced. The food's pretty good, but it's really pricey. Go to Denny's. If you go to IHOP, you're gonna go, God, I really should have gone to Denny's. So just go to Denny's. I had a Denny's waitress girlfriend once, and I couldn't get served because, you don't have to serve him if it's busy because he'll understand. I didn't understand. And then they make you. I've never been to the Waffle House, and they don't have them here, but it was Louisiana. I almost went when my girlfriend talked me out of it. Waffle House is supposed to be great. It's supposed to be really good at 3 in the morning. Waffle House is a crack house. Hey, but they're supposed to have good hotcakes, so, what the hell. I would take you to the Waffle House at 3 in the morning. We'd have it be great. Just drink a shitload of coffee and laugh. Where are you going? Waffle House, I hope? Denny's? Not IHOP? Yeah, Ken, I don't get high, but I'll goof on you when you're all high in there. You're so stoned. Oh, yeah. Probably make you really hungry. Oh, let's have this channel. Now I gotta find something else to listen to, but I already have something. You have to excuse me for a minute. Go Lego Tex. You win. That's a good one. Oh, jeez. You're going to have to excuse me. I'm away from the chat, but, you know, shit happens. Because I didn't queue up anything. And, oh, son of a bitch. Pardon my French, man. I want to lay out the cussing a little bit. Ooh, live. Ha 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 ha. I never saw this band live, but I got to see the lead singer Peter Brown live. I want to turn Kenna into a punk. I want to turn Kenna into a goth punk. Well, get some sleep, sweetheart. Or just drink a lot of coffee. The Dead Boys. You're going to be a punk goth before you know it. I'm going to brainwash you, Kenna. Yes. Goth chicks are the hottest, man. But you probably don't need to be hotter than you are, so I take that back. Don't do it. You're not going to spam me, are you? You will. You're a brat. There's always room for improvement in your kids, so you can lash out. The hottest woman I ever knew was goth, and she was one of the first goths. She was hot. Her name was Lois. Well, there was another woman equally hot at the same time. Yeah, I'm trying to remember her name. Oh, God. God. She tried to date my older brother once, because she's a little older than I was. And I remember her when I was kind of a little kid, and she was just after my brother. And I fell in love with her, and she's just as punk can be, and she's also crazy. Judy Jungle. All right, Kenna. Love you, Kenna. I hope you got some subs. You need subscribers so we can get past that 50 again. I don't have a cat now. I have a dog, but I think, well, Kenna does. Willow. Cats rule. Hopefully, my next video is going to be a long dog video. Cyril the Wonderful Wonder Dog. He's the best dog in the world. We love you, Kenna. Stay out of trouble. We love our Kenna. See? I'm glad my friends like each other. I'm glad all my homies love each other. This is the way, as it should be. The song reminds me of downtown LA. I wanted to live in a downtown LA hotel, but people talked me out of it, and I've been regretting that ever since, because I like downtown LA, or I used to like downtown LA. I used to work there, I used to live in West Hollywood. I was punk. It's Uncle Pat. You have uncles and aunts. You have only one grandparent. That's me. Means you have to pretend to pay attention to me and just laugh at me behind my back. That's what grandparents are for. This is a really good live album, by the way. Dead Boys. You gotta love the Dead Boys, man. See you later, Kenna. Behave. I want to be a dead boy. I'm a dead boy. Be a dead boy. Oddly enough, this is a very romantic song. It's a band from Ohio. The second best band out of Ohio. Devo being number one. I'm doing Devo on this channel next. Dead boy. Boy. You guys are great. Well, I hope Kenna's not getting drunk on a school night or work night. She's gonna wear herself thin that way. I don't think she can get drunk when her family's home. I think that's it. 'Cause I know her family's been out of town, so she's been going wild. Falling down stairs and shit. Sure. Kenna's still lurking. Ah, God, I love it. She's smart. I can make people pay attention to me behind my back, but I'm still here. Ah. You do drink a lot. Kenna lore is worth looking into on my other channel. Yeah. You have lore. Your Kenna history. Be skilled. You're a celebrity on my channels, Kenna. You're a presence. You're a looming presence. That's why you need more subscribers. Lore means your story, your history. A lot of it's made up. It's like King Cobra has lore. He has a history, so you have lore now. It's your history. It's your footprint on my channel. I've been doing everything I can to get you more subs, Kenna. So you behave yourself. You don't want to lose any subscribers. You can do that later, one of them, and then you can just piss people off. You can't do it yet. I'm a small but mighty channel, or channels. I'm trying to get this one built up, and it will. You're over 50 again? Keep it that way. When are you going to go and live stream then? Girl? You got to make sure you try to go on. I'll give you a 2-day period. You got to make sure you know your passwords and crap. You got to do that. Or get new passwords and stuff. Sure you know that, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Need a haircut. Should do a live stream of me buzzing my head. That's how punk I'll be. You can't hear anything. I'm shaving my head. I'll do that. I shaved half of my head once here, and the front half. Gave myself a cool skullet. So I could be more like Cobra. Then I shaved it real quick because I look like a bigger idiot than I already am. I think it just 50 is cool. 50 makes you like a beginning channel. You're not really a channel until you got 50. Exodus. I love Exodus. Exodus rocks. Uh-oh. Exodus is going on Kenna's channel. I can tell from here. Good for you. Well, I'm going to sign off. I'm probably going to try back later tonight. I'm checking out different. 40 was a good start. Keep at it. Then you can live stream. Live streaming is really the most fun you can have. Given to you can't do that, Kenna. Same into your home and blame them on the trolls. I'm not gonna, can't get into you. Respond to me skills. Good lord. Kenna, you're a brat. Yeah, Kenna's a brat. Well, I'm gonna sign off, but I'll be back later tonight. I want to see shows at the different times of day, night, because that's fun, and I'm in a hyper mood, and I may as well do that. But I don't want to burn out. So I love you people. I love you absolutely, and I'll be back, and I'll be back on my other channel when I straighten shit up. I want to do the same two channels simultaneously. That's my new thing. Oh, rock. Okay, Pat, take care of yourself. I appreciate you a lot.